Hey, dude, man. Okay. Just doing some marketing shenanigans. Oh, gosh. But how's everyone doing? Thank you so much for the follow, Zorith. Hey, how's it going, Zorith? Sorry, I'm just doing a little, still doing some, letting people know I'm live. So, thank you for joining today. Did I meet the follower goal? Whoa. Did I? I did not see that. 1 second. Let me get back to Twitch. There we go. Gave me a banner. Oh, cool. Then yes, I did. But for some odd reason, it's not showing that it did below me. So I have no idea what's going on then. Let's see. You're a follower. Yeah, I did. 10 more till my next goal, which is 700. But yeah, 690. Yay! Yeah. Don't know why that didn't update for Stream Elements. But hey, we had to go. Thank you so much for letting me hit the goal. I'm just doing my social boosts on social media because I found that it helps when I'm actually live. When people actually want to see me. So I'm just playing Final Fantasy. Ooh, which one? 14 or just one of the other many? Because there's multiple of each Final Fantasy that's out there. New setup? Kind of. Meh. I don't know what do you mean by new setup. I'm just not 14. Woo! I think I made a decision to wait until I get my 90-hour free play stuff to get back into Final Fantasy 14. But I do plan to get back into it. And then Maybe I'll start playing that on stream on like once a month or something. Hmm. So what class are you mainly on 14? What job? But Turtles, I don't think this is the new setup from when the last time you saw me. So I'm summoner at the moment. Ooh. ALR. It's alright. Yeah, that's what that means. You're not used to this slang anymore. I am so out of it. I've played 14 since it was originally made when it was just A Realm Reborn. Can't remember. Did they make Puppeteers a job yet? Or if not, that's kind of a bummer. What that is, then that answers that question. Puppeteers is from their other MMO, Final Fantasy 11, which I played before 14. And you got, instead of summoning something like you would in Summoner, you would make and manufacture a puppet and have that follow you around. And I had it set up so that I would be able to have it heal me while I went into combat to guns blazing. Thank you so much, Irrational. Irrational. Is that what the name? Irrational. Irrational. It sounds. It's. Oh, you're trying to get to Pictomancer? Cool. Yo, can't stay for stream since I'm heading to Digimon Locals, but I'll try to catch the next one. Oh, dude! Have a good one. Yeah, of course. Enjoy what you can. I was like sitting there like, huh? Oh, you don't recognize that username. But yeah. Have fun with your locals. Beat up rocks for me unless you're playing rocks, then good luck. And just have this irrational. Okay. pronounced irrational. So I was trying to. My mouth was like, that's how it's irrational. Cool. Make sure I got that next time. Thank you for joining for a little bit and have fun at your Digimon locals. Have a good stream. Thank you, man. And thank you for being my 691st follower on Twitch. Man, I should start posting when I'm live on Twitch, on Instagram, and TikTok more often. My goodness. Do, 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 do. Just that little bit. Adds a little bit more light to this. Now, obviously, I'm gonna be. This is just the occlusion stuff, so I'm not trying to be super strict about it. This is supposed to push the darks to be darker and stuff. Kind of like a pseudo line art. Gonna lower that, that's loud. Let's see here. But yeah, I'm enjoying this piece so far. I'm taking my time with it, so it's not feeling rushed at all. Just kind of my goal for this piece is not to feel like I'm rushing into anything. And obviously I'm gonna be after this, after I do another layer for the darker parts, for the shadows, I'm then going to do the lights, And once all that's done, I'm gonna do full render. Like, I'm gonna go over and try to smooth everything out. So it's gonna be a lot of me looking nice and up close and personal. But that's kind of the situation I'm trying to go for. Because I had a lot of discussions the past couple weeks from some of my local artists, as well as an artist that I actually look up to for their style. And everyone that I know that I'm trying to emulate spends like minimum 50 hours on a piece. So, and yes, I'm not going to spend on every piece because I like doing stickers. I like doing those quick sketches, as if you guys saw on my TikTok feed or my YouTube feed, that I did a quick sketch this morning before work. I'm so dedicated. Yeah, I'm like, goodness gracious, that's a lot. But then I realized, looking at that, I'm like, okay, so if that's the case, and people in like Final Fantasy, where I want to work is to work for Square Enix, and if people like that work for Square Enix, I need to start upping my game, because that's my goal, is to eventually work for Square Enix. And there's also Riot Games where they spend hundreds of hours on their pieces. I've taught I don't know what they go by. I've tried to talk to them about that. It's always they're busy or something. I would like to get into the game industry. I think I have a good amount of set of skills that can help me get into it. But I know that a majority of it is networking and the situation of how everything else is like right now, and on and on it. So I'm trying to build rapport with local ones, but sometimes I don't, because I'm trying. I'm just trying. My dream job is to work for Square Enix, because that style of artwork is what got me into starting to be an artist. I grew up being like, this looks so cool, and it took my dad to being like, well, they had to have artists to work on it, and my brain exploded at a young age because I was like, oh, people actually had to make this. Which, looking back, you're like, oh yeah, of course people had to make this. Someone had to do something about this to make it look the way it is. They had to make decisions. But little old me just thought that was the coolest thing, that artists, people, humans created a game. And I just want to be able to pass that on to the next generation of gamers, you know? So I'm always trying to improve, trying to spend time on the skills that I have and improve those. Whenever, wherever I can. And I don't want to just come off when I talk to Danny that that's my goal, because I want to make friends in the art community locally, not just because I don't really have many art friends in the local community. So it's kind of I don't know if I do or not. But I want to be able to honestly say that they're people are my friends, and not just say I know them. Oops, sorry. But hey, that's just a game theory. I'm actually really excited to work on this piece, because this piece has been on my mind for a bit. You've got this. I just keep networking and talking with people. The more they see you, the more likely they will become your friend or part of your network. It took me a long time to stop being shy. See, I feel like my part is in person. I feel like I'm an annoying guy. I've had so many people, like, because I always used conventions as a way to network and to introduce myself, and you know, there we go. That's there. And then it just always, like, I've had people give me weird looks when I went off to be like, hey, I gotta say bye to this person real quick. I'll talk to you guys later. And because I'm always trying to be somewhat rememberable. But then when it comes to like keeping in contact with them outside of conventions, I'm like, right. That's where my struggles with is trying to keep in contact with them afterwards and still not feel like I'm annoying. Because I do know that there's um, people from FanX that remember me every year. Just send a quick message. The thing is when I start thinking about people and how I haven't networked with them forever, it's usually when I'm either busy or it's about like midnight. Insomnia sucks. You do not. I just do not give. Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I'll text you at 3 a.m. if you don't have to do not disturb on hands on you. You know what? I need to get that kind of like mentality about it, because my goodness, that's great. Oh, that's amazing. Like some nights I'm like, ooh, I gotta send this message to this group, and then I'm like, oh, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. Everyone's gonna wonder why I'm awake. They know we are weirdos. That's fair. That's very fair. I'm actually surprised I haven't met you before this last convention. I know we are weirdos. No excuses. JK. No. I think that is a valid point that everyone should know that we're weirdos. It's a valid situation that we put everyone in. Yeah, like I'll be honest. When you came to my booth and was like, "Oh, are you this person?" I'm like, "Yes." I was so because I'm usually the one that's like, "Oh, I'm usually the one that's doing that." So I felt very like put off guard because I'm like, "Oh, wait, someone else is doing this too. I'm not weird." I tried to duck you a bunch in the server. I'm sitting there like, I am gonna be honest. Sometimes I put something into the server and I'm like, cool, thank you. And I'm like, I don't know. I then I space that I put something into that server because I'm also running my own server. No, I did not. I do not hate you. I did not. I was not mad at you. Oh gosh. I am sorry I portrayed that. I yeah, it's I want to do a Final Fantasy piece here soon too. Like a new 14 piece. Cuz my last one that I did was Sistinian. But well, I'm glad you like my stuff. Your stuff is very cute and I put oh my bed's upstairs. So, the thing that I do with stickers is I collect stickers and I put them on my iPad case. And once that iPad case is full, I take it off, put it into my bookshelf um, over there, and then get a new iPad case and put that onto my iPad and start slamming it with stickers again. So I have your sticker of Soren Roxas on. I almost said Riku, and that was not the right characters. Soren Roxas on my iPad right now. I want to figure out how to I want to get them onto my wall, and I want to figure out how to make it so that I can have them as a grid situation on my walls. So then when I'm streaming, people can see the stickers. But this space is very tiny. Because I like collecting stickers. It's fun. I mean, I make them. That's one thing that I've found is that a lot of people are like, why do you make this? I'm like, because I want to use it. Like, that's the main thing for me is like, if I make something, it's because I'm going to use it at some level. Ooh, I just finished this today. Ooh. Let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see. Ooh! Man. I don't know why I haven't seen your stuff on this server, but this stuff is so cute. I love the lines and the colors. Learn characters and art. Originally human-made artwork. No AI is used in the process of creating this work. Support human artists. Follow me on Zort. That's awesome. I love this little bit. That's so cool. Target lock. This is a cute character. Cute little alien. Space. Alien. That's so cool. I just finished it today. That's so cool. Then there's me who's spending 50 years on this piece. Continue. But I mean, I worked on this today for my warm-up sketch for work. So... It's been 85 years. Like, I'm trying to set up some boundaries for me so that I can practice working on specific things. Yeah, excuse me. Like, make sure that I can actually have the time to spend during my work day to, whether it's work on something for my portfolio or something. Because as much as I like my job, which is a graphic designer, I have to do a lot of quick things really quickly, in the sense that it's slowing me down in other aspects. Like slowing my skills down and stuff, but lowering my skills. So I have to force myself. But I mean, that's anyone who's working on art as a outside of their day job. Active studying. I mean, I haven't done figure studies for so long. I need to get back into that because I feel like that's where my work is lacking. My next study thing is gonna be character turnarounds because I have a friend who is gonna 3D model my character. Ooh, that sounds nice. Like, I need to make a turnaround of characters. I want to make a manga. I have so many things I want to do. Not enough time. Like, this is the next thing on my list for a project. This piece specifically. Like, if I can open up my notes. Going back. Like, I updated this a lot during the convention, but this is my notes of stuff. And I have in the notes, make sure to switch fan art and original art. Make sure. Because I want to start doing more original art. I'm a dyslexic. Anything when people are like, oh, it's major, I'm like, nah. Spelling mistakes happen. I'm prone to them because I have major dyslexia. I am mad. Yeah. I also do not even check for typos. Man, I check for typos and my brain is still like, yep, that's good. We're good here. Don't need to work on that anymore. Just let it send it through. And then I see it after I send it. I'm like, oh no, my brain. Oh no, my brain. So I'm like, yeah, that's okay. Sure, only the first and last letters have to be connected for our brains to read it. That is exactly how dyslexic brains work. Also, dyslexics tend to actually orient themselves towards the arts. Fun fact. Especially when we're doing rendering stuff, because the reason why our brain, or I don't know, our brain, dyslexics and stuff's brains gravitate to art is because we see things in 3 dimensions, which is why the most common letters that are mixed up with us are the P, the B, the P, B, D, and Q. So there's a lot of cool little things for being dyslexic. Which kind of just points to the fact that any like struggle anyone has can be a benefit in other situations. I know I do because I that happened to me as well. Until my mom took me to a class when I was in what was it, middle school, elementary school, middle school, where I had to actually learn all the stuff again because she thought I was having issues learning. But no, I just couldn't read accurately. And that's when they found out I had dyslexia. And no one believed me. For me was the fact I couldn't see. Yeah. I learned that where am I should be wearing the those are other glasses. I should be wearing these. I should. So fun fact about me. I haven't worn these in so long. There's a layer of dust on them. Your eyesight isn't getting better. Nope, it's not. It's actually getting worse. Like, so the situation is the reason I can see fine with my eyes. Like my eyes have fine. I have two different stigmatisms, and one gives me 20/20 vision, and the other one gives me 20/15 vision. And because of that, my eyes can't focus. So those glasses improve my 20/20 vision to try to get up to 20/15 vision so that my eyes can focus and not give me headaches. It's great. But I didn't find that out until later in life. So why aren't you wearing them? I don't have a headache. That's why I wear them when I have migraines. It's such a dumb reason to not wear them. Oh, I guess I should be putting them on. The situation is after a while, if I wear them and stop wearing them, I'll put them on. Yeah, my eyes have to adjust to using them again. I'm gonna pull you into wearing them. Let me clean them off real quick. Get the layer of grime off of them. To be honest, I look like my dad when I have these on. Even my dad was like, "Wow, you have great eyesight in one eye, really normal, average eyesight in the other. I think the reason you can't see is because your eyes are." Because my dad works in an eye place, so I was able to get pretty good discount on these. But because of how my eyes were, they're like, you don't need to get any more anytime soon. Just use these. I'm like, okay. Fair enough. But like, I didn't grow up with them. I always just, like, the reason I went to my dad to get my eyes checked was because I was sitting in college And the board was like, even though my professor was writing with this thick marker and writing thick, it just looked white. It just blurred together. And I had to squint to see it. And I'm like, this might be a problem. So got my eyes checked. Found out it's because my eyes don't like working together. Yeah. I didn't realize people could have two different types of stigmatisms until I got mine officially checked. You don't know anything about it though? Yeah, so the way my stigmatisms are is one is vertical and one is horizontal. Like, yes, it's a few degrees off, but they are like this. And that's why I have this awkward double vision situation with my stuff. And they're like in a weird oval thing, so it's the stuff I've learned about. Because I always like to stay informed about my own self. There we go. That's looking loads better. Yeah, so this is, I don't, you weren't here yesterday. So this piece I'm going to have be, if you can see, so I'm going to have it be cut here and here so that it's 11 by 17. And then this route, the horizontal, is going to be the playmat side because I do, like you know, I do playmats. And so this will be kind of a double situation. And right now this is just base shading, values. This would be hello. I should make this a holographic sticker. I don't, what, through Vogue Race or something like that? I don't know. I've never done holographic anything for my products. I do think it would be a cool standee. But I'm going to be honest, standees don't really do great. I mean, at least my stuff. But I think I just need to get the extra gusto to make as much stuff into standees as possible. Like some of my older Genshin characters and stuff. Like my Yola piece. Gotta build your audience. Yeah, that's for sure. You know, for something that's been going on for like 10 plus years. Hi, Tengen. What you want? What's up? Okay. Show us the animal. Let me get him. 1 second. Tengen, where'd you go? Here's the fat cat. And yes, he is fat. He is officially overweight for his size. His name is Dindin. And he is not happy about this. Kitty, kitty. He's not fat, he's perfect. He's perfect. Just lay down, bud. Just chill with me if you lay down. I gotta work on the art. This is what you do every time. I'm drawing, dude. Go get mama if you're gonna want pets right now. You come to me all. I'm here all day. I work from home. I'm here all day. You can't come to say hi to me all day. But then when I'm streaming, it's the perfect time to say hello to Dada. He's a good kitty. He's also. Does he hate Mondays? I think. I don't know. He's just a chatterbox. He's the most talkative cat I've ever had. And that beats uh my one cat who was the runt of the litter. She would not shut up ever. She also I had her for an ESA and shoot during college, and any time I get very heavy Garfield vibes from him. He's more of like the stereotypical orange cat and less of the Garfield orange cat. So he's very much the dumb. Um, but my last cat, Espy, she hated girls. Like when I was in college and girls would come over to my dorm for whatever reason, whether it was my roommates, apartment party, whatever. They sit next to me. She comes over, starts whacking, biting their hair, getting them away, then sitting right next to me and cuddling up next to me, and just was a menace to anyone. And then, except for me, of course, she loved me. Except for that one time I had her walk with me to Taco Bell. Then she was upset. Most of my cats I try to training to be walking cats. He does not like going on walks. He likes to be free because he's a stray. So, taking him on walks currently is a work in progress. Rice Ball! Hey, how's it going? It's been a hot minute. What have you been up to? What? But dude, man, I am so excited for the next set for Digimon. I know it's a reprint set, but oh, this next set's gonna be a doozy for my wallet. Oh gosh. So much adventure stuff. I am so excited. I mean, if you're gonna look at it with Adventure Omnimon specifically, for Omnimon, there's like 3 OTKs on turn 2 that I found. For Adventure, it's gonna be wild. I need to test some things out. Like if you check the local Discord, the one that's mainly Garurumon stuff, that one has a turn 2 OTK potential. Then there's also the Megidramon build that I put in there. A turn 2 to 3 OTK build in it, which is wild. Which is wild for Megidramon to get again. Lurk, thanks for the lurk. Enjoy your Final Fantasy XIV, the critically acclaimed MMORPG. Are you down? Oh, you going? Don't. Let's see. What? Deny. Definitely deny that, chat. Goodness gracious. Had a random bot show up in my chat. I have to check on the cat to make sure he's okay. Right, Tengen? Do I have his Twitch still? Yeah. If he got used to like sitting down on a specific spot every time I was streamed, I'd be totally down to have another camera. Where he would just relax. And hang out. Are you confused why you're there now? There you go. Cat does what cat wants, that's for sure. I see movement and I have to look back up. Then I realize the movement is me. And look, he's laying down now. Just chilling out. Such a cutie cutie. So I think my next video is going to be trying to figure out, because someone asked me this, my next long format video, non-live stream. Someone asked me how to get Procreate brushes. Why did this... That's weird analytics. Weird. How to get Procreate brushes into Clip Studio Paint or Photoshop. So I'm gonna try figuring that out. And the thing that I saw that was weird was there was a situation where it said that I've been live on YouTube for 12 hours. Though if I did put all of my videos on to YouTube for a straight on last YouTube live that I've done, that'd be kind of an insane little hack. It's looking kind of dull. But that's okay. I can change that later. No problems on my end. Check. Hanging. How you doing? Just cleaning yourself. Okay. He's just cleaning. Cruise boy! How's it going, dude? Cruise boys. Boys. Boy. 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 Okay. Also, just Cruz is fine. Okay, cool. No problem. You probably get the trying to figure out how to pronounce your username like I do. Because to you, it was an easy decision to make a username that sounds like this. But everyone seems to mispronounce it. Yeah, a lot. So I get a lot of people that are like, oh, it's Pralix. No. If I could take Cruz, I would. My username's Pralix Art because my first two letters of my first name, first four letters of my last name. And since it's Alex, as in Alexander, it's Pralix. So, I get you, Cruz. I get you. I will try to remember to call you by Cruz only. Whether I succeed at that or not is a completely different story. Is this a commission or training arc? Commotion? Or training arc? Like, is this a commission? For this piece, not really. I guess you would count it as a training arc. I suppose. Kind of. Now this is a personal piece that I will be selling at conventions. So just kind of going through the motions and stuff. I do commissions. If you want to check those out, they're in my VGen. If you want to check them out. But no, it's just a piece of artwork that I want to make for commissions, and then I'll make some. If I don't get commissions, I'll work on some personal piece next after I'm done with this piece, and because it's been a hot minute since I've worked on a personal piece. Mm-hmm. Okay. Hmm. That's better. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, dude, man. If you need, I'm gonna double check my stock. I think I have enough. I think I have more than four of each. So if you need some, let me know. I'll have to double check because I do know I at least have one extra. I'm gonna have to double check, but no, I'm gonna go in and do that. But yeah, with the stuff that's going on with Omnion, I'm like, oh no, because I was like, you know what? Might as well try to get this maxed out for as much as I can. And yeah, nope. Freak that, dude. But like, it would be cool. Hmm. Just blocking out the lighting before I go to him. Because then I'm going to fix it, render over it, things like that. Oh. I know what I'm missing. You're probably thinking, why, Preston? Why'd you make her all brunette now? What's going on, Prolix? This isn't Dark Magician Girl. She's a blonde. Well, you are accurate in that assumption. But I go hard light, lower the opacity to just right. Look at that. It's no longer a dull color. Woo! Yes.
Oh. Okay.
Just say she dyed her hair like Valkyrie. That's fair enough. Oh, that was a weird pop. I'm getting old, guys. I'm so old.
if I go screen, overlay, screen, overlay. Normal. Hard. Boom. My brother was trying to call me.
Do, 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 do. Penguin, you're so cute. Being all cute and cuddly. Mm. Oh boy, it's gonna take forever. And I'm just zoned in, man. Oh boy. Is there going to be anyone else with? Is she going to be the solo? She's going to be the solo subject. So, and yes, she is going to take forever. Do not doubt, because I still have to fully render her, because she's not even close. She's not close. She may look it. I want to fix it. And so I gotta render her. Then I gotta render out the Egyptian symbols in the background on the circle here. And then I want to make magic particles go around her as well, which would mean more rendering that go around all over the place. And yeah, no, this is gonna be I have plans for this. It's gonna be forever. Like, the darkest darks are still not dark enough. The lightest lights are getting there. They look like they're light enough, but they still could use some work. Her hair looks a little too boxy to me. So yeah, it's gonna be a whole lot. My brother has asked me a question. Just had to respond to my brother about some things. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Okay. We are doing fine. Fine. Whoa, boy. Oops, sorry. Oh, boy. Mm-hmm. Dip-a-dip-doo.